Hey guys, and welcome back to Slow Damage. I am Freya, so we're going to continue on. Once again, this is a mature game, so if you have any problems with mature themes or anything like that, I want to skip this one. Alright, let's get going. I'm enjoying it so far, so yeah, let's go. Late that night after the soup kitchen, the three of us stopped by the local diner. After that, I headed downtown. As I wandered around looking for a place to have a drink, I heard the sounds of an argument in the distance. There was a crowd of people standing in the middle of the street. Through the sea of people, I could see a man in a suit scoffing down at the ground. It was Tono. He was glaring down at a frightened man who had fallen into the asphalt. To the asphalt. Then he and his cronies cut through the crowd. As he walked, he spotted me standing there, and his disgruntled scowl shifted to surprise. His reddish-brown smoke fluttered in the breeze. Oh. Yeah, I want the other guy to take over. This guy is giving me serious creep vibes. He and his cronies walked over and came to a stop right in front of me. Okay. He sounded completely uninterested. Then he started cracking his neck. Oof. He let out an exasperated sigh, then donned a condescending smirk.
To
keep up a good public image? Friggin' douchebag. It was a loaded statement aimed squarely at Sasaki's head. As for me, I just shrugged. His lip curled in contempt. It was obvious he didn't mean a word of it. He clearly had no intention of pretending otherwise. If anything, he was just mocking Sakaki's general disposition. Right, later, douchebag. Jeez. With that, he and his goons headed off downtown. Likewise, I started walking without a moment's hesitation. Insufferable. As I stepped into an empty alley to avoid the crowds, however, my phone buzzed in my coat pocket. That's nice hands. Oh, with all the scars. Pull it out and check the screen. Huh. Did you see the big bot die? I don't know, I think he was killed, but... It was a newsletter titled Shinokumi Times from A to Z. Eiji sent them out to his mailing list periodically. I never asked for a subscription. Apparently anyone who traded contact info with him got added to it. The stance was, if you don't like it, unsubscribe. Newsletter mostly featured local news updates with light sprinkling of unsubstantiated rumors, informal polls, and other random crap. It was completely useless to me, but since he only sent them every now and then, I couldn't be bothered to subscribe. This man is like my spirit animal, it feels like. Sometimes I'm like, I'm too lazy to deal with this crap. So here I was. I closed my inbox and opened a new browser tab. From my bookmarks, I selected Roost's blog, The Fourth Face. I like to check in every now and then, whenever I felt like it. Sometimes there were really good submissions, so it was a decent way to kill some time. I hadn't checked in a while, so there were a fair few articles I'd missed. Apparently, they finally caught the artist who was exclusively selling oil paint made from human remains. See, that's what I thought he was doing. I think he was doing it. I was following that case for a while. That's like... I thought it was like layers of fear type crap. They found evidence that he was murdering people to make paint. Layers of fear, man. Honestly, if you managed to make the Tsunikumi police force get off their asses, he must have been a pretty shitty criminal. Alas, now he would never paint again. Next, an article discussing the acrylic painter and how their style changed over time. In acrylic. While they started out painting intricate lines in pale colors, they suddenly switched to gloomy pieces, painting predominantly with black. Sounds like him. Comparing the two styles side by side, I could immediately tell it was a side effect of drug use. That's too bad. I've seen these stark style shifts dozens of times in the past, and it wasn't all that uncommon. I skimmed the other articles for a while, then came to a stop at one particular artist. Oh! Their alias phrase. Oh, the chapter title. There's a photograph of a wound. Ooh. Is that what that is? I can't tell. Specifically, a bloody cut somewhere on the body. Tell the image had been retouched, but to me it looked like an ordinary self-harm cut. I can't... And yet something was off about it. I can't see what he sees, honestly. I see a rabbit. Is that weird? Like a rabbit with some, like, sunshine on it? Like the eye is up at the top and you can see the mouth and the nose. I don't... Sorry. I see a bunny. I didn't know what it was. Was this a wrist or a leg? It's a bunny. Looks like a bunny to me. It looks like a bunny. Right. For a while, I scrutinized the image, trying to work it out, and I closed the tab. Since it was posted on Roost's blog, the manager there would probably have more information about it. That thought, I headed to Roost. Can we get to see Ray again? I want to see Ray. I want to see Ray. Let's go see our boyfriend. First class, we wouldn't realize Roost was a bar at all. There's no sign out front. It's one of those, like, if you know it's there, you know it's there. If not, then sucks to suck. There was no sign out front, so for the most part, it just looked like a tall, spindly concrete building. People coming in and out. Oh, I like the vibe of this place. I'd come here. I don't drink, but I'd totally come. Well, okay, that's a dirty lie. But I would come here. As I stepped inside, the ethereal music and the lighting greeted me like always. I like it. A great vibe. The bar was pretty packed, or at least I was having trouble seeing any empty seats. Well, this wasn't some sports bar for normies. People who gathered here were of a particular inclination that naturally resulted in tight crowds. Ray walked around waiting tables. Is my boyfriend? Ray his boyfriend? Our boyfriend? Meanwhile, the manager quietly worked the counter. Oh, hi, bro. Nice hair color. I like that color. Had an unusual hairstyle. Always wore a perfectly fitted black shirt. Late 40s, if I had to guess. Yeah, that's nice. As he crafted cocktails and washed dishes, he gazed around the bar. He has a nice, like, also summery yellow smoke around him. I've never seen him get emotional or speak a single word more than was strictly necessary. Likewise, his smoke was calm yellow color, like a daffodil. I like it. I would chill just to watch him. The bar was furnished with all sorts of unusual decorations and paintings. I like it. I love the vibe. Even the creepy scarecrow painting over there. I like this. Shields and tapestries with a magical motif, porcelain dolls with cracks all over them, accessories featuring eyeballs and holy crosses. Sounds like Gok's house. That man has quite the array of stuff in his castle. I couldn't help but wonder where he bought this shit. Oh, this is so cool. I've seen a painting like that skull one before. Altogether, the... engineered? I don't know what that word is. Anyway, moving on. Engineered. I swear, like, I can't multitask when I'm doing this. So because I know I'm like recording or streaming, my brain goes, I gotta focus on this. And then my like reading comprehension and everything just goes to shit. So sorry. Altogether, it engineered a vibe that attracted those with eccentric tastes. Yeah, this is definitely an artist bar. I love this. Everyone was welcome here. That was the manager's attitude, and so it became the dominant culture at Roost. Granted, the barrier to entry was still pretty high for the average normie, but for a fringe minority, it was home. I would love this. Seems cozy. Hi, dude. I love your unique hair. Got some Eggman glasses going on. Looking good, Tomo. Or Toa. Not Tomo. Toa. As I walked up to the counter and sat down on an empty stool, the manager looked up from the glass he was wiping.
Toa-kun, 待ってたよ。実はちょっと頼みがあって。
What do you want, sir?
レイから聞いた。珍しい酒があるって。
そうそう。ちょっと待ってね。
I wanna see Ray. Turned to the shelf behind him, grabbed a bottle and held it out for me to see.
これね。アブセンっていうよもぎのお酒で、いろんなメーカーから出てるんだけど。
I won't touch that. I won't touch absinthe. I've heard weird rumors about absinthe. I'm not touching that.
こっちじゃあまり出回ってないやつをフランスから取り寄せたんだよ。でも、この味は苦手な人も多いだろうから、勧めづらくて。トワ君ならいけるんじゃないかと思ったんだ。
The fact that it's freaking...
ちょっと飲んでみてよ。
It's freaking green just puts me off. I'm not drinking that. At least the stuff I've seen was green. I ain't touching that. Yeah, see, it's green. I don't... It just puts me off. Poured a small amount of the green liquid into glass. I heard it has a really high alcohol content. I'm not really into getting smashed. Then he set a perforated spoon on top of the glass and placed a sugar cube on top of it. As I watched curiously, he grabbed a jug of water and slowly poured it over the sugar cube into the glass. Oh, fun. Apparently he was trying to melt the sugar.
そうやって飲むのが普通なのか。
伝統的な飲み方らしいよ。だけど、なかなか手がかかるんだよね。
Just drop the sugar cube into that sucker and add water. By the time the cube was nearly melted, the translucent green liquid had gone pale and cloudy. He stirred the glass with the perforated spoon and then slid it over to me. So
はい、どうぞ。
Still not drinking green stuff. No, thank you. Well, not that stuff anyway. I picked it up and took a small sip. I'm not drinking frickin' moonshine either. The cold liquid slid down my throat, leaving a bitterness in my mouth, not unlike herbal medicine. It's like someone put their lawn clippings in the juicer. It was bizarre and potent. Yep. I heard absinthe is very potent.
砂糖なしでもいいんじゃないか。
He nodded, smiling.
トワ君ならそう言うと思ってたよ。その苦味と味の強さが苦手で砂糖を入れる人が多いらしいんだけどね。
Don't like the taste of something, don't drink it.
度数は
Oh?
60.
Whoa! Alcohol. Whoa. I knew it was high. Holy crap. I would explain why it burned my throat and understand its lack of a broad appeal. So everyone who doesn't know, ABV is alcohol by volume and it's a percentage. So It's a 60% alcohol. And that's really high. It's the alcohol strength. It's really high. Let's see, the highest. So the highest ABV drink is like there's a vodka. Everclear is 190. Yeah, no, I don't yeah, Everclear is freaking ridiculous. What is it? Everclear Bacardi 151. Knockney Hills. They're like over 90%. I'm not messing with that shit. So at that point, I'm just searing my throat. Does not taste good.
Ah, Toa, 来てたんだ.
Hi, babe. How are you? As I was taking my second sip, I heard a familiar voice. Yeah, I don't like hi. Because I don't, like I said, I don't want to get smashed when I'm drinking. I just sip. I don't do it very often either.
はあ、
Oh,
昼間に運
no.
動したから疲れちゃった。
Ray strolled across the bar and sat down next to me. I love him. Though he was technically on the clock, he was allowed to sit and chat as long as it wasn't too busy.
昼って炊き出しのボランティア？
そう、タクが出るって言うから、私とトアも一緒にね。トアは私以上に疲れたんじゃない？いつもだらけてるから。
まあな。
I shrugged off his teasing. He made a show of pouting.
何よ、つまんないの。
Oh, I love him. Be nice to him, Toa.
あ、それマスターが言ってたお酒？どうだった？
It tastes like I just licked the grass in the lawn.
飲むか。
That's a good shot of him. Gingerly, he took the glass. Like an anxious puppy, he leaned in to sniff it. Oh,
やった！何この匂い。トアこれ飲んだの？飲めるの？
alcohol reeks. What are you talking about? All alcohol stinks.
ま、普通に。
It's nice. Oh, you're so weird.
うわぁ。私これは匂いだけでダメ。
I mean, wine can smell okay, I guess. Toa's destroyed his taste buds. Like, he just drinks booze and he smokes cigarettes. He just completely destroys his taste buds. His unabashed disgust got a chuckle out of the manager.
これって薬草が原料のお酒なのよね。
He said it was
そうだね。
like, what did it say? Wormwood or something?
植物か。
Hey now, tomato juice is delicious, Ray. And isn't most juices made out of plant? Like carrot juice carrots are plants. Wine is a plant.
レイ君って植物嫌いだった
Something
っ
wrong
け？
with plants. You eat plants. You put like oregano and stuff in your cooking.
うんうん。花は大好きよ。でも植物って見てる分にはいいんだけど、腐ってくるとすごい匂いになるじゃない。だから自分じゃ買ったり育てたりする気にならないのよね。
Get fake plants. That's what well, no, I have bamboo that won't seem to die. I water it once and I forget that it's a lot there. And then I'm like, oh, I should probably water this again. Bamboo is for the people who can't take care of plants.
なるほどね。腐臭っていうのはどの生き物も大体似たような匂いを発するんだよ。
Except humans. Humans really reek, but that's because we eat all sorts of crap. And we take.
鼻に残る嫌な甘ったるさがあるっていうか、人間も植物も動物も。
I wouldn't say the sweet part. It just smells gross. The subject matter contrasted sharply with his bright smile. I don't know.
店長って普段は温厚だから忘れがちだけど、やっぱりこのお店の店長よね。
Why are you so pretty, Ray? I freaking love you.
ん？
Oh. As they talked, an image rose to the forefront of my mind. The wound photo from Roos's blog. Flowing blood, exposed flesh, the sweet smell of decay wouldn't be too out of place.
店長、聞きたいことがあるんだけど。
どうぞ。
ブログに載ってた傷の画像。あれ、知り合い？
ああ、あの画像。なかなか良かったでしょ。
何傷の画像って。私その記事まだ見てない。
レイ君、その前にお客さん、会計お願いします。
Hey Ray, it's not for your cute, beautiful eyes to see.
はい。
Ray rose from his seat and walked over to the register.
話の続きだけど、あの画像ね。僕の知り合いじゃなくて、初めて投稿された作品なの。
Is it Toa? Did Toa do it without, like, knowing that he did it?
それで、僕も気に入ったから、作者のフレーズにメールしてみたんだけど、連絡がつかなくて。
Or is it the vampire guy we haven't met?
一応作品の投稿時には、メールアドレスの記入を必須にしてるんだけど、ステアドだったみたいでね。
ブログには載せてほしいけど、素性は知られたくないってことか。
多分そうだろうね。連絡が取れたら店に作品を展示させてもらおうと思ってたんだけど、ちょっと残念だよね。また投稿があるかもしれないし、僕も誰か作者を知らないか周りに聞いてみるつもり。何か分かったらトワ君にも教えるね。
まあな。
だと思った。
Roos drew in not just those with eclectic taste, I can read, I swear. Eclectic interests, but equally, is it eccentric? Eclectic artists who sought to cultivate a following. I don't know. What does that word even mean? You're like, stop looking at things. Sorry. What does eclectic mean? Deriving ideas, style, or taste from a broad and diverse range of sources. Okay, I've never heard that word before. So, as a result, people often came here to get or give our contact info. Give out contact info.
お会計終わったわ。さっきの話の続き教えて。
Hi, sweetie. How are you? Ray rushed back and eagerly leaned both arms on the counter.
店のブログ見てみろよ。
あ、そっか。まずはそこからよね。オッケー。
Pulled his cell phone from the pocket of his waist apron.
ああ、この画像ね。っていうかとはこれが気になったの？これってリストカットじゃないの？
Oh, you can see that too?
そう見えるけど違う。
Huh?
違うの？手首か何かを切った後の画像にしか見えないけど、もし本当に違うならどうやって作ってるのかしら。
Is it a murder picture?
今トワ君にも話したんだけど、
Did
メ
he
ールア
like
ドレスがステアドだったから連
kill
絡
someone
が
and
取
took
れ
a
なくて
picture of the
ね。
wound? I wouldn't put it past this game.
フレーズっていう名前しかわからない謎の作者なんだよ。
何それ、ミステリアスじゃない。
Ray, so cute.
ちょっとワクワクするわね。
Ray shot me a meaningful grin.
こういう人がモデルになるといいわね。せっかくあんたが興味持ったんだし、
No,
ぴったりじゃない。
you be my model.
そううまくはいかないだろ。
You be my model, Ray. Not Ray. Put down the rest of the bittersweet absinthe. Wormwood.
そうだ、レイ君。この間店でやったボディアートの相談イベント。お客さんから好評でね。
Body art? Hang on, what is this? Stock me, Dr. Ray. Oh, he's so cute. Hold on. Page 1. Soul blue. He hates me. Sorry, that's funny. I love her. Deep purple. Wait, who is he? Kanata. Blue. Praise. Wormwood. Maybe I should have paid attention to what that meant. Alright. Body art.
本当に？
ああ。それでね、定期的に開催してみようかと思うんだけど、レイ君さえ良ければどう？
What type of body art were you doing?
やるわ。あのイベント、いろんな人の話が聞けてすっごく勉強になったの。
Yes, nice arms.
そこからお客さんになってくれる人もいたし、またやりたいなって思ってたのよ。
Body art, also known as body modification, was one of Ray's other hobbies. Wait, what? Concerning it was a hobby, he researched it pretty thoroughly. He could perform all kinds of services, from the tattoos to implants. Oh, okay, so his work was highly acclaimed, and apparently Ruth's recent body art consultation event was a huge hit too. A few decades ago, body art was frowned upon in this country, but in recent years it became accepted for people to augment their bodies. So, kind of like cyberpunk? Obviously, tattoos were common. These days, LEDs and IC chips were becoming mainstream too. Oh. Some of the customers here had glowing fingernails, or yeah, like cyberpunk, this is cool. Or horns growing out of their forehead. For a lot of people, it was a fashion statement. I actually worked with this woman. She was a little older than me. She went and got a body modification. She got a snake tongue, so they went in and they forked her tongue for her. So she could wiggle them around. She also had holes punched in her ears. I'm not talking the earlobe, I'm talking like the cartilage part. So she has these, and she put gauges in them. She's a very unique woman. I also have a friend who, she has the corset piercings on her back. Which looked, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think they're attractive, but she liked them, so all for her.
それじゃあまたイベントの打ち合わせしようか。
What body modifications does Ray have? That's what I want to know. Now I'm curious.
よろしくお願いします。
Because right now I don't see anything. I want to know. What do you got down there? What do you got under there? What do you got? Tray and dishcloth in hand, Ray cheerfully walked off. Ray, what modifications do you have, Ray? I want to know, Ray. Are we going full, like, Batman Beyond, like, cat and animal people? I stumbled down the street early the next morning after drinking at Roost all night long. Ray was worried about letting me leave, but I assured him I was used to it. And apparently not, because I just passed out. This kind of thing happened all the time. It wasn't rare for me to end up down here on the concrete either. Ray, you should have walked me home. I thought I was walking straight, but everything was spinning, and the next thing I knew was on my side. I felt a dull ache spread through my body, but it didn't really bother me, probably because I was so drunk. Now that I was lying down, however, fatigue quickly set in. I didn't want to get up again. My eyelids drooped. I felt like gravity was pulling me down hard against the ground. I guess this is happening. With that thought, I closed my eyes. My eye, he only has one. And because I was so wasted, it didn't take long for me to pass out. Am I gonna get attacked by the vampire? Is that what's gonna happen? Or am I not gonna... Where am I? Ugh, my head. Stabbing pain made me grimace. Where am I? Focusing my sluggish brain to cooperate, I slowly reviewed the events of last night. I went to Roost, got drunk, and left. Where am I? On my way home, I must have passed out on the sidewalk. I should have had Ray. Should have had Ray walk you home. Yet for some reason, I was now laying on a bed. This was not my room. No, it was clean as a plant. So it can't be Ray's place because it has plants in it. There's a weird smell. Not an unpleasant sense, but very distinct. Must have smelled it somewhere before. Plants. I knew it. As my mind sharpened, I sat up and looked around the room. Did someone take my drunk ass off the street? I was wearing all my clothes and my ass didn't hurt, so apparently didn't have their way with me while I was out. So someone just brought me here? That's a little weird. I mean, the room's a bit crowded. Was it one of my past hookups? Whoever it was had tucked me in, but I pushed the covers off and moved to get up. Until I saw the bandage wrapped around my arm. I don't remember getting a bandage on my arm. I don't even remember needing a bandage. Was this the work of the same person who brought me here? Oh. I unrolled the bandage to find a 4-inch piece of gauze taped to my skin. Oh. Oh my gosh, what did he do to me? Or what did they... I don't even know what they... What'd they do? Oh. And where did I get this wound? Who treated it? It must be that Freysh guy. Does he just like find random people knocked out on the street and like cut them and then take a picture of it and then treat them? Why is everyone so weird? Where did I get this wound and who treated it? Confused, I tossed the unrolled bandage to the bed and stood up. Every time I moved, my head throbbed and my vision pitched sideways. We're still slightly drunk. The amount of plants is slightly alarming. The room was clean and tidy. A table, a small sofa, a TV, a bed, dozens of decorative plants. I could also see pruning shears. Oh! A spade and a watering can. Whoever lived here clearly liked gardenings. Potted plants were easily the best part about this place. I could see even more of them lined up on the balcony. I don't know, the amount of plants is a little concerning. But I was clueless about plants, so I couldn't tell what they were. But when I smelled the weird smell again, my attention narrowed in on them. To a novice like me, they looked like the same kind of plant, so I couldn't tell them apart. How can you not tell that these are all different? The leaves are different. How they grow are different. Judging from their verdant leaves and bright blooming flowers, their owner probably took good care of them. Still, this was only making the mystery even deeper. What was I doing here in this plant room? I'm very confused. I could see a coat sitting folded on the sofa. You can? I see pillows. Recognize it as mine. I don't see a coat. I see pillows. So, no coat. I grabbed it and pulled it on. I opened the door and walked out of the green leafy room into a hallway where I found even more potted plants. There were so many, they took up half of the walking space. Progressed down the hall, the front door where I found my shoes lined up neatly. Seriously, what motive did they have? I am very confused. I stepped into my shoes and left the apartment. Where am I? 1403. Briefly, I glanced over my shoulder at the number. Plate 1403, no name listed. I walked down the end of the hall and found an elevator. Decided to take the stairs instead, all the way down to the ground floor. That's weird. As I passed through the lobby, I glanced over the mailboxes. Spotted the one for 1403, but once again, there was no name listed. Weird. Once I was outside, I looked back at the building. Looks like a nice part of town. Where am I? It was a high-rise condo tower about 25 stories tall. Judging from that, this is probably District E. Unlike mainland Japan, high-rise condos in Shinkomi rented for cheap, especially in District E. Oh no, it looks clean to me. Looking at the endless walls of them, I could easily imagine why. Back in its heyday, Shinkomi city officials ignored safety protocols to build enough housing for a new influx of residents. They're all built on unsteady foundations and were packed in so tightly you'd scarcely get any sunlight living here. Oh, that would drive me nuts. These buildings only got taller as you traveled closer to the ocean. At livability wasn't a high priority when the land itself was so limited. So in these parts, if you owned a single-story house, you were rich. I pulled my phone out of my coat pocket and launched the GPS app to find out where I was. Prostate clinic was a 15-minute walk away. I quietly memorized my route, then dropped my phone back into my pocket and started walking. At least this guy's smart. I'd be like, where the hell am I? I'm getting out of here. At least I didn't like try to stay, be like, whose house is this? It's like, nope, getting out, bye. I arrived at the clinic and went upstairs to my apartment. Is Ray there? Is he waiting for me? Inside, the TV I left on had been switched off, probably Taco again. My clean laundry was sitting folded on the sofa. Since he'd tidy things up while I was gone. Well, yeah, he's like your mom. Poor guy. Like a parent. Pulled off my coat and flung it over the back of the sofa. Switched the TV back on and flopped down on my back. Grabbed the pack of cigarettes off the table and lit one up. Dude, you have a problem. My hangover persisted since I woke up in a stranger's house. And it ached with every heartbeat. Slowly I exhaled the cigarette smoke and lifted my arm into view. My brand new mystery cut was still oozing. Ew, that's why you keep the bandage on. I thought back to the strange apartment filled with nothing but plants. What kind of weirdo lived there? That is my question. As curious as I wasn't going to go out of my way to find out. Is he a vampire? I don't know why else I'd have a random cut on my arm. Only taken a couple drags, but nevertheless, I pinched my cigarette between my fingers and put it out in the ashtray. My body felt like lead. Dragged one arm over my eyes. I wandered into the darkness behind my eyelids. See, sometimes he says I, and then sometimes he says eyes. Oh, someone in the house.
Ita!
Ray! Hi, Ray. I heard my door open, followed by a loud, cheerful voice that stabbed into my eardrums. At least now I didn't have to wonder who it was. Hi, Ray. Hello. I lowered my arm and I draped over my eyes and looked in the direction of the voice. Oh, hi, Taku. Ray and Taku were standing there in my room.
ちょっととは、昨日はあれからまっすぐ家に帰ったの？ていうかお昼よ、お昼。
No. Ray set his large tote bag down on the coffee table with a thud. Taku walked over to the sofa and crouched down to check on me. Like, look at my new arm, my new awesome scar.
二日酔い。
なるほど。
昨日も飲みまくってたものね。いつものことだけど。
No one else gonna notice the 4-inch freaking gash in my arm? With a catty click, Ray pulled out a series of plastic containers and set them on the table. Oh, he's feeding me like a husband. Oh my gosh, I love him. Apparently they were free to eat lunch with me. Oh, I love him. Whenever Ray cooked for us, he would always eat up here.
今日のメニューはトマトハンバーグカレーよ。
I love you. I love you, Ray.
お、なんだか洒落てるな。
Sounds delicious.
そう？時間がなかったから簡単にできるものにしたんだけど。お皿と飲み物の準備お願い。
わかった。
Taku rose to his feet, walked into my seldom used kitchen, and fetched us a bunch of stuff: plates, forks, spoons, bottled drinks.
ありがとう。ほら、とわも起きて。
Surprised
食
you
べる
have
わよ。
any of that. Everybody's prompting, I slowly sat myself up. My head still ached, but not as bad as earlier. Ooh, that looks yummy. And he served up his ground beef tomato curry. We were ready to eat. That looks delicious. I'm jealous. There's asparagus in it too. Oh, I'm hungry now.
いい匂いだな。
でしょ？それじゃ早速食べましょう。いただきます。
Ray picked up his spoon and started eating. Taku took a bite and then immediately looked at Ray.
うまい。
でしょ？
Oh, so cute. Look at him. He has a little undercut. He's so pretty.
トマトの酸味が効いてるな。
そうなのそうなの。トアはどう？
Ray shot me a hopeful look, so I picked up my spoon. Best be night,
ちょっと待
Toa.
ってとは
Oh, they noticed a giant freaking gash on his arm, I guess. But before I could take a bite, Taku stopped me.
どうしたそれまた怪我したのか
He eyed the fresh cut on my arm. Yeah.
ああ、ちょっと。
見せてみろ
Eh. Spoon still in hand, I offered him my arm. He took it and gingerly pulled it closer.
切られたのか
いや、
I don't know.
わからない。
わからない
気づいたらこうなってて、包帯も巻かれてた。
包帯どういうことだ
昨日、ルースとの帰りに道端で潰れて。
やっぱり。
目が覚めたら、知らない部屋にいた。
え？
It's okay, sweetie. Nothing happened, besides being stabbed or cut in the arm.
お前そりゃ
Two of them stared at me, wide-eyed.
え？知らない部屋ってどういうこと？
So weird.
そのままの意味だよ。
I woke up in a random condo.
誰かに連れ込まれたのか他に被害は
何も。ベッドに寝かされて、この傷ができてたくらい。
He has a great design.
それって泥酔してわけがわからないうちにやられちゃったってこと？
Oh, it's okay, sweetie. Nothing happened.
いや、何もされてない。
Oh.
え？意味がわからないんだけど。
Oh.
つまり酔いつぶれて目を覚ましたら知らない部屋のベッドに寝ていて覚えのない怪我をしていたと
Pretty much, yeah.
その部屋は全然覚えがないわけ？心当たりも？
ない。
部屋には誰かいたの？
誰も。
I was like, I don't know. I didn't really look around. I just left.
何それ？なんだか気持ち悪いわね。怪我だけで済んだからよかったけど。
Oh, sweetie. Wanna give you a hug?
お前本当に気をつけろよ
Thank you,
道
Taku.
端で寝込むなんて襲ってくださいって言ってるようなもんじゃないか
They both seemed incredibly worried for my safety, but not me. If I got.
よし食べたら早めに戻ってトアの怪我の処置をするか
That is one heck of an outlook on things, man. Oh my gosh.
オッケー。
Roger Dodger. I'm glad I'm not the only one who knows that saying. It's a stupid one, but. And so the two of them started eating in at lightning speed.
俺は別に後ででも。
Before I could finish, Ray ripped his head around to glare at me, his mouth full of curry.
何言ってるの？とは前にも傷を放置して化膿させて熱を出したことがあったじゃない。小さな怪我だからって甘く見てると危ないのよ。
Yeah, don't make my baby Ray upset. Okay, Toa?
特にとはそういうのいい加減なんだから。
Baby Ray.
どうしてできたのかわからない怪我なんて怖いし、ちゃんと治療した方がいいわ。
Aw. Starting to sound like my mom or something. I shrugged. Dude, you need to develop some emotions so you can like Ray. That's all I ask, please.
さ見せてみろ
After we finished our food, we briefly borrowed the exam room before the clinic reopened in the afternoon. Doctor took my arm and carefully examined the cut.
これは刃物ナイフでやられたのか
Yep, clean cut.
刃物？切られたってこと？やだ、怖い。
Ray frowned as he peered at my wound from behind me. Oh, it's okay, babe.
怪我としては大きいものじゃないからすぐに治るだろうけどなお前本当に覚えてないのか自分で切ったとかじゃなく
切ってない。
It's like he doesn't remember, so. Taku used a pair of tweezers to gently rub the cotton ball soaked in disinfectant against the cut, which began to sting. once the wound was disinfected, he slathered ointment onto a strip of gauze and pressed it against my arm using tape to secure it in place when he wrapped the bandage around it.
これでよしと。大丈夫だとは思うが、何かあったらすぐ言えよ。
あ
あ。もう飲むのはいいけど、本当に気をつけてよね。
Yeah, seriously. I had to quick save, sorry.
多分な。
My game started flickering, so I'm a little nervous.
最悪。
Oh, oh.
それにしても理由はわからないんだが、最近多いんだよ。
何が？
I was like, wait, what has?
酔いつぶれて怪我をしたって患者さんがな。
I told you it's that artist guy. He's like finding passed out people and like cutting them and taking pictures of it.
前から結構いた気がするけど、もっと増えてるってこと？
ああ、高里組の締め付けがきつくなってるって話だから、追い詰められて酒に逃げる人が増えてるのかもしれない。
That's what you're focusing on? I'm focusing on them getting hurt while blacked out.
と、そろそろ時間か。午後の診察始まるぞ。
Wait, we just wasted two hours?
はい。
Hour and a half, 2 hours. Once he put away his medical equipment, Tucker rose to his feet. Likewise, Ray piled out of the room. So 2.5 hours. No, it's an hour and a half. Hour and a half lunch. I
今日
wish.
は休みだってな。
I get a 30-minute lunch break. And it's not paid. No.
あ
まだ気分が悪いなら上でおとなしく寝とけよ。
Okay. I still had a hangover headache. There was nothing I couldn't tolerate. As I stepped into the hall, I passed Arimura holding a bouquet in his arms. Oh, you have a
買ってきた
boyfriend
の
now?
か。
違いますよ。今配達が来たんですけど、誰からなのか不明で。
Are they to you? Because I hope they're not to me. He blinked at me with a straight face.
不明？
ええ。なので、泉さんへ聞きに行こうと思っていて。僕の代わりに聞いてきてもらえませんか？
As he spoke, I noticed he was blushing faintly. Oh, you have a crush on Izumi? I've forgotten that this dude has a major crush on Rei. No, 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 wait, no. He's mine.
お前が聞いてこいよ。
No.
今手が離せないんです。なので、お願いします。
No, Rei's mine. Or Toa's. Toa's me in this. No.
本当にいいのか？
No. Toa's ours.
何がですか？
Stay away, Arimura.
いいんですよ。早く言ってください。
Fight you. Oh, that's pretty. That's a pretty bouquet. Oh, is that the flower that was being drawn? He sensed what I was going to get at and glared at me reproachfully. He thrust the bouquet into my hands. When I took it, a strange scent tickled my nose. I thought maybe it was the flowers, so I sniffed them, but it wasn't that. Next, I looked at the payment slip. The only sender listed was the flower shop itself. I looked up to find that Arimura had already left.
あら、
Oh,
何
hello,
よその
sweetie.
花。かわいいじゃない。
Hi, babe. Wait, does he have a stalker? Because he mentioned he liked flowers, but didn't like plants. Is someone trying to make a move on our guy? Heck no. Just then, Ray walked over from the staff room.
ガーベラかしら。ピンクでとってもかわいいわね。どうしたのこの花？
誰かから送られてきたらしい。
誰かって？
I don't know.
さあ。
わからないってこと？
No. He looked at me dubiously, so I showed him the payment slip.
花屋の名前しか書いてないじゃない。
I don't think flower shops should do this. I don't think they actually do this.
有村が困ってた。
I would throw them away.
恥ずかしがり屋の患者さんなのかしら。それともタクの知り合いとか。何にしろ 誰からなのかわからないのはモヤモヤするわ
I'd
ね。
throw them away. That'd be suspicious. I would like open them up to make sure there's nothing in them. Put a hand to his chin in contemplation, then looked at me.
ねえトア、この花屋へ行って聞いてきてよ。
Why do I have to do that? I fixed him with a defiant look. How the hell should I go to the flower shop? For fun.
何よその目。
Why should I go?
いいじゃない、今日はお休みなんだし。それともそんなに二日酔いがひどいの？
Right, babe? I mean, I love you, but why should I go and do this? I want to go and do this.
いや
I don't care who sent it, just throw them away.
それじゃお願いね。お花は私が飾っておくわ。
Oh my god, he's so cute. He's so cute. Why are you so cute? He took the bouquet from me and winked. Oh, so cute. Times like this, couldn't hold my ground against him. If I didn't do exactly as he asked, I'd only get an earful later. Not only that, but Ray knew I wouldn't waste my energy fighting him on it. Oh. I looked down at the payment slip in my hands and let out a sigh. Yeah. Freaking love Ray. Ultimately, I left the clinic and headed to the flower shop. As I walked, I used the GPS app to orient myself in the right direction. Before long, my destination came into view up ahead. The store had a sign that read Rose or Rosé. Glass panels that displayed the plants for sale inside. I peered in from outside. There was a single male clerk standing inside with no customers in sight. Walked over to the door and slowly pulled it open. Is this another one of our guys? Look at him.
いらっしゃいませ。
He's a cutie too. Oh, he doesn't have a name, so he's not one of our guys, but he's a cutie. Oh. Clerk walked over to me.
聞きたいことがあるんだけど。
あ、はい。何でしょう。
Oh, hello, cutie. His expression faltered slightly in the face of my brisk attitude. Yeah, I pulled the payment slip out of my coat and showed it to him. He recognized it and nodded.
ああ、村瀬クリニックさんへの配達ですね。何か問題が？
誰から送られた花なのか知りたい。
He looked at me with a guilty frown. You're not gonna tell me?
すみません。こちらはどうしても匿名でと承っておりまして。
Is the customer you? Did you do it? I think it's him.
どうしても。
はい。なのでお答えするわけには。
How about I break a couple of your fingers and will you not tell me?
送られた側としても困るんだけど、こういうの。
確かにそうですよね。この時は自分が対応したんですが、花を贈られたのは患者さんだと思います。皆さんにいつもお世話になっているから感謝を伝えたいと、そうおっしゃられていたので。
匿名にした理由は？
恥ずかしいので知られたくないと。
This clerk was telling the truth, and there was no real reason to force a name out of him. If anything, that'd just be rude to the patient.
わかった。どうも。
I nodded and turned away. I wanted to leave this place ASAP. For some reason, I couldn't stand the leafy aroma of the plants here. With that thought, I opened the glass door and quickly distanced myself from all the greenery. I love plants, though. Plants are the best. I had officially accomplished the task Ray wanted me to do. And since I wasn't scheduled to work at the clinic today, I had some time on my hands. I figured I'd wander around town before heading back home. I can explore. Okay. Exploration time! Time to save. But this was too early to head home. Free exploration. Let's move. Where do I go? Well, we did. Let's go tell Ray that we finished the.
Yo.
Hi. Oh, Toa? I didn't want to talk to Toa.
な、
What are you groaning about? Well, it's just... Takayama-san invited me to get drinks tonight, but I'm not sure I can compete with that lush. Much as I love booze, if I go drinking with Takayama-san, I'll have to prepare myself for a real nasty hangover. I can't keep rejecting the invite every time. So, what you can do is, they have non-alcoholic beer. So, get like, you talk to the barkeep and be like, just don't send me non-alcoholic stuff. And that way, because that's actually a thing. I had a friend, he lived in Japan for a while, and so they had to do these like after work things with the bosses. Like, it was required. It was that was annoying. He hated doing it. So they would go to these parties, and he doesn't drink at all, and so he would order non-alcoholic drinks because apparently it was insulting to not drink. So he would just tell them, I don't want any alcoholic. He's like, I want my drinks non-alcoholic. And so they would give him the non-alcoholic drinks. He said it still tasted like ass, but you know, he didn't get drunk. He doesn't like drinking, so. And that's the thing. I'm like, if someone doesn't want to drink, leave them alone, you know? But it's the culture over there. It's just how it is, I guess, so. That was negative last time. Should I be positive? Let's be positive. Yes.
ポジティブに。いいんじゃないか。
What's the matter if you're drinking for free?
お前はな。
Oh, that went down? I wasn't paying attention. Maybe next time I'll try to leave earlier.
それじゃあな。
Alright, bye. Alright, okay, this is green. I want to know why it's green. Let's go to the residential zone. I want to know why it's green. Okay, nothing here. I felt like I wasted. Alright. What's this? Where am I? Oh, it's that coffee shop. Okay. Yagawa coffee? I don't know. Hello, shadow people. Nagawa Cafe. It's a popular lunch spot. 5-minute walk from the cafe. 20 years.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, hello, cute girl. That my character's not going to be interested because this is a BL. Table front, smoking section. Alright. 'Thank you. You look so sad. Just give me coffee. Coming right up. I lit a cigarette and gazed aimlessly around the room. Hello again, puppy. Give me a quick second. Puppy needs to go out. Most of them are familiar faces, regulars who always came by for lunch. As I smoked my cigarette, the waitress returned carrying a mug of coffee. Thanks for waiting. Here's your Nanagawa house blend. Took the mug and raised it to my lips. Faint acidity and rich scent wafted up to greet me. It made me realize how seldom I embedded something this mild in flavor. Seldom embed? I don't know. I don't know words. I don't know words. As the fragrance of coffee beans lingered, I raised my cigarette to my lips and ruined the taste. Alright, well, I killed some time, I guess. Let's go shopping, maybe? Where is Ray? I'm looking for Ray. I don't know where he is. Where is you? Where are you? Walk down the street and notice a line of people outside a small shop. I could smell something sweet. Probably a bakery then? On further inspection, I spotted Ray. Babe! Ray's here.
What?
Oh, Ray! What are you doing here?
Huh?
Oh, I didn't perceive. Don't perceive me right now. Why? I mean, it's not like it's that embarrassing or whatever. What are you buying? I'm talking to you.
これはね、
Limited edition cake? Yes. I want to eat it.
Yeah.
No, Toa, no. Why are you so against me? I figured as much. No, Toa, please, babe. Please. Euphoria up. Yeah, that's what we want. He seems happy. Play along? Yeah.
Positive.
You really like your sweets, don't you? Like them. I love them. I'd totally die without my sugar fix. You and me both, babe. You and me, we still have so much in common. The train, stay with me. Oh, Toa, you better start having emotions for this man. I am going to lose it.
そうか。
Gotcha. He likes me. He likes me. He likes me
それじゃ
now.
ね。
Or Toa. He likes Toa. When I say me, I mean Toa. I'm so excited. I gotta go snag myself a piece of heaven. See you later. No. Bye, Toa. Or bye, Ray. Bye. Bye, babe. I don't want to leave. Mwah. Kiss, kiss. Mwah, mwah. Bye. Okay. I guess I'll just go down the list, maybe? I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm going places and I don't know where. Flower shop. I was just here. The instant I walked in, fresh, healthy, earthy smell hit my nostrils. For some reason, this place made me uncomfortable.
こんにちは。
Hi, cutie. Let's see you again.
どうも。
Yeah. I don't know why I'm here, but I'm gonna talk to you again. Is he a guy? Well, he wants me to leave. I have nothing to say, but you know what? Why would I ask? He doesn't know. Eh.
Negative.
Never mind, I'm leaving. Bye.
Yeah.
Nothing really. So you're just browsing, that's all. Oh, right, of course. Want to know more about flowers we were sent. You're a cutie, too. Not as beautiful as Ray, but...
はい。
Too bad I don't think you're a love interest, though. There you have
そう
it.
か。
Okay. Anything else I can help you with?
Yeah.
That's everything.
また。
Alright, I think Puppy's back. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Okay. We were going somewhere. We're at Rosé. Just going down the freaking line, I guess. Know what to do. Might as well explore everywhere. Oh, we're at the park. That's an interest. Are those plants in the background? It looks like plants. This is a park located in District E. Not much to say about it, except weekends they sometimes hold concerts, rummage sales, and other events here. In the evenings, you see a lot of kids around, possibly due to the large-scale combined K-12 school located by. There's children in this poor place? Oh my gosh. Not poor, I mean like this scary place. I don't mean like poor. Don't. That's not what I meant. This terrible place. This dangerous place. Puppy, what are you doing? My dog's trying to... He's trying to dig through his couch. Oh, now you're comfy. You good? You good now? You done digging? Okay. Okay. Consequently, you'll see people of every stripe around here, from students to office workers to prostitutes. Hey, I knew... So we have this, this street that is, in the city nearby. I don't live in the city, but... in the city. And, it's a really, really well-known street. And it's kind of funny, but also kind of like weird to see, because you go down the street at one point, you go down the street and it's full of these like gigantic rich people houses, like not mansions, but like, well, I guess you could call them mansions. They're these huge, nice houses. And then you walk and then you cross the street and it's immediately like prostitutes, drug dealers, druggies, homeless people, but they don't cross the street into the rich people house area. It's just the weird, it's the same freaking street, but then you like cross the road and like, it's like the weirdest thing. It's such a drastic like difference in like 20 feet. It's the craziest thing. It's so nuts, man. So weird. I can hear ambulance sirens in the distance on the other side of the bridge. I also went to another city. Never mind. I'm not going to tell that story. Just another part of daily life in Shonokumi.
Hi!
No, who are you? How many people know Toa? Oh, it's these guys. Hi. Hi, Kotaro.
Domo.
Yeah. Hey, G. Wait. I have a... No, I'm not doing that route. I'm gonna stick with Ray. I don't know if I can have a route with all three of these guys. Alright, let's talk to them. Yes, Kotaro. I do like him. Oh. He is, very yummy looking.
Nani wa?
Yes? Got a question. If somebody asked you which you like better, booze or smokes, what would you tell them? Both? You gotta pick one. No need to choose. Like, dude, I don't have to choose. Why are you asking me this stupid question? He's hot. I'll Euphoria it up a little bit. I'm going after Ray, I swear. I swear I'm gonna go after Ray. I swear. I'm not being swayed by his abs. in the least. I promise. Forget it. Joke's on me for asking, I guess. Yes. Well, I do kind of want to yank on that chain, though. I have a feeling Toa would say that. Okay, you two can go. I want him. I feel like they would be a bad ending. I don't want to go that route. Kotaro-san worries about the strangest things. The waffle between roughing up a delinquent debtor and roughing up a violent drug addict. What's the difference? Exactly. Not sure what order to do it in. Oh, what's that matter?
Ma.
It's not into you. He's moved on already. What's gotten into you? What? Whatever, let's just go. Does roughing up the debtor put him in a bad mood? Is that what he's talking about? I guess. Bye. I'm running into the weirdest people. Why is this green? I don't know. Maybe it's something I should have read and I didn't. Okay. haven't been to Tajima's, I guess. I have no business. I don't have business anywhere. Let's go to Tajima's. I haven't been there. Tajima's. Let's go get some candy. Oh. Where did I go here? I was hoping maybe I'd meet Candy Lady, but I guess not. Oh well. Alright, well. Let's go to Toa's room. I don't know why it's translated that way, but let's go to Toa's room. Yeah. End the exploration. Yeah, let's end it. I don't know. I don't know. Exploration over. Ew. Right. Back in my apartment, I turned on the TV, flopped down onto the sofa. My mind wandered as I slid a cigarette between my lips. You really need to drop that habit, man. For a moment, I thought maybe I should tell Ray about the anonymous flower sender, but before I grabbed my phone, I changed my mind. Why? He wanted you to do that for him. Whatever. Late that night, paid a visit to Roost like usual.
いらっしゃい。
I love this place. Hi, the manager called out to me quietly as I entered. I walked to the counter and sat down in an empty stool.
何にする？
ウォッカ、ロックで。
Huh. Also, just so you know, when you go to a bar, you ask for like a drink, never say like vodka straight. So if you don't say on the rocks, they're gonna give it to you straight anyway. And it just sounds stupid. Because all it means is no ice. Just say vodka and they'll just bring you a drink with no ice. Gotta say on the rocks if you want ice. Oh, the things you learn when you become an adult and you embarrass yourself at a bar because you're trying to be cool. You grabbed a glass, dropped in some ice, and poured in the liquor. Oh, this cup is full of clear liquid. He handed it to me. Oh, they're not doing the cool little round ice balls. I mean, it doesn't really do anything, it just looks cool. I slid over and took a small sip, then I pulled out a cigarette and lit it. Also, vodka's gross.
そうだ、トア君。
And people are gonna be angry at me. Yes.
ありがとうございました。
Hi, babe. How are you? Ray's voice, a loud voice cut in as he and a man I didn't recognize walked out from the back room. What were you
今日
doing?
はありがとう。
Oh, hello. Have little like holiday stickers on your face? What? You have a child? The piercing eyebrows are unique. Oh, is he doing body modifications in the back?
こちらこそ、いつでもどうぞ。
The man bowed to Ray and manager, then left the bar. After he was gone, Ray whirled around to look at me, like he'd only just noticed me.
あらとは来てたの？
I am. We are. Hi.
今の曲か？
そう。体に磁石入れてみたいんだって。
Why? In other words, he was one of Ray's body modification clients. I picked up, but why would you want to have a magnet in your body to have random crap stick to you?
レイ君、お客さんが呼んでるよ。
No! I want to talk to Ray.
あ、はーい。
Aw.
オーダー取ってきます。
Oh,
とは
I'm gonna disappear.
今日は飲みすぎないでね。
Come back, Ray. Come back. With that semi-serious warning, he strolled off to the customer's table. Come back! I exhaled the cigarette smoke. I pulled my cell phone out of my pocket. I navigated to the fourth face and scrolled through the new articles. Before long, I arrived at the wound photo from before. It was still every bit eye-catching.
店長、
I showed him my phone screen over the counter.
これ、何に見える？
It still looks like a bunny to me. Am I just weird? I got Usagi on the brain.
ああ、それ、ブログの画像だよね。フレーズの。
傷に見えるけど違う。
Honestly, I don't see the wound. I don't know what they're talking about. I just see a bunny.
さっき話そうとしたことなんだけどね。 フレーズにあったよ。
Oh? At this, I lowered my phone.
連絡があったのか？
いや、店に来て名乗ったんだよ。
How do you know
自
he's
分
real?
がそうだって。
どんなやつだった？
But how do you know he's the real one? How do you know he's not just some guy claiming?
男性だよ。見た目は普通かな。この町には最近来たみたいで、メールアドレスの件について謝られた。今は使ってないものを間違えて記入してしまったって。
Suspicious, but okay.
それでね、名乗り出てくれたお礼に好きな飲み物をおごるよって言ったら、なんて答えたと思う？アブさんって言うんだよ。
Okay, now he's just sounding like my stalker. That weird wormwood booze.
あの独特の香りが好きなんだって。そんなことを言う人は初めてだから。
I knew it. He's the
び
guy who
っくり
grabbed
しちゃっ
us
たよ。
off the street.
何がどうしたの？あ、店長、オーダー。
Hi, sweetie. How you doing? We cut into the conversation in order to pass on the customer's request.
店のブログに載せた傷の画像あるでしょ？あの画像の作者が店に来たんだよ。
そうなんだ。とはよかったじゃない。
I don't know if he's an average Joe. I don't think I'll like him. The crap? She smacked me on the back. Beaming Ray clasped me on the shoulder. The unexpected impact made me cough.
あ、ねえとは、そういえば、
I knew it was
クリニックに花を送った人って誰だったの？
No.
言ったよ。匿名希望だから言えないってさ。
そうなの？それはそれで困るわね。
うちの患者だろうとは言ってた。いつも世話になってるから送ったとかなんとか。
そっか。
I don't know.
それじゃあやっぱり患者さんの誰かなのかな？
Are we giving a vampire blood?
花が送られてきたの？
As Ray murmured pensively, the manager cut in, half dried glass in hand.
クリニックに届いたんだけど、誰からなのかが書いてなかったのよ。それでトアが今日は休みだったから花屋に直接聞きに行ってもらったの。
そうなんだ。どんな花？
ピンクのガーベラ。あ、ねえねえ、ガーベラの花言葉って知ってる？
What are you gonna tell me, sweetie?
花言葉？知らないな。
Ray looked from the manager to me. Wordlessly, I shook my head.
崇光美ですって。
Sublime beauty.
崇光美？なんだかうやうやしい響きのあ
I
る
swear
花
if
言
they're
葉だ
aiming for Ray,
ね。
I'm gonna be pissed. He's mine. But I feel like it's for Toa, for me. For us.
そうね。送ってくれた患者さんはそういうの関係なく見た目で選んだんでしょうけど。
それにしてもレイ君、花言葉なんてよく知ってるね。
He likes flowers.
花のタトゥーを入れたいっていうお客さんが結構いるから花について調べたことがあるの。その時に花言葉があるって知ってちょっとハマっちゃったのよね。だってロマンチックじゃない？
He clasped his hands at his chest and swooned. I need to buy him some flowers. Toa, we need to buy him some
す
flowers.
べての花に意味がつけられてるなんて。
I mean, it's just literally someone made it up, but you
あ
know.
レイ君、お客さんが
Like,
呼ん
alright,
でる
Ray,
よ。
just go do something. Go.
はーい。
Bye, babe. Ray hastily unclasped his hands and headed over to the customer who has raised their hand for service.
と
And my drink has gotten
今
watered
度
down.
フレーズに紹介しようか。
Manager's voice left his lips in a conspiratorial whisper. We hiding my... Admittedly, I was a little curious about Frace, but not that desperate to meet the guy. Like, I don't know.
ま、機会があれば。
Yeah. Took a sip of my watery vodka and slowly swallowed. I knew it was gonna get all watered down. Slow damage. The next day, I was scheduled to work in the morning. Unfortunately, I slept until right before the clinic opened, forcing Taku to wake me up. I was dying to have a smoke before I went downstairs, so I grabbed a pack off the coffee table and lit one up. You have a problem? As I was taking a drag, there was a light knock at the door. Who are you? Oh, hi, Taku. What's up? Taku walked into the room and shut the door behind him. He folded his arms and looked at me sternly. Am I getting fired? I figured he'd chew me out for smoking instead of heading straight to work, but apparently not. I set my cigarette in the ashtray, turned my face to exhale the smoke away, and looked back at him.
さっき酔っ払って腕に怪我をしたって患者さんが来たんだが、どうも気になってな。
Yeah, it's that
詳
French
しく
guy.
話を聞かせてもらったんだ。
He's taking pictures of it.
そしたら、ただ酔って怪我をしたわけじゃなく、途
He's
中
a
で意識を
serial
失って、
weirdo?
目が
Like,
覚めたらいつの間にか包帯が巻かれていたらしい。
それって。
First they blacked out, then they woke up with a perfectly patched wound. Circumstances were exactly the same as mine.
その患者さんは風俗嬢でな。
Oh my gosh.
昨夜泥酔した状態で帰ろうとしていた時に意識を失って、目が覚めたら路上で寝ていたんだそうだ。
Oh, she's lucky.
腕の怪我はその時に気づいたと。他に被害はなく、腕の傷も手当て済みだったらしい。
部屋には連れ込まれなかったのか。
みたいだな。お前と状況が全く同じというわけじゃないが、少なくとも怪我の手当てはされていた。乱暴されたとか何かを盗まれたってわけでもない。で、最近この手の患者が増えてるって話をしたのを覚えてるか？実際巷で少し噂になってるらしい。
噂？
外で意識を失うと目が覚めた時に覚えのない怪我をしていて、しかも治療されてるってやつだ。酔狂な女神なんてあだ名がついてるらしくてな。
女神？女なのか？
I don't think it's a chick.
いや、わからん。意識のない怪我人を放っておけずに手当てをするってところから、ナイチンゲールでも連想したんじゃないのか？
Isn't Florence Nightingale falling in love with your patient? Or is it something different? Like, yeah. He shrugged wearily. Yeah, Florence Nightingale was... I know was a pioneer statistics who represented her analyst. Huh. Inspect hospital. Social reformer statistician. I didn't know this was a real person. Interesting. It was she was actually a real person. Yeah, I'll look a bit more what she did. Okay, sorry. The more you learn,
とりあえず
the more you know.
今の話を伝えに来た。あとそれ吸ったらすぐに降りてこい。
Okay. Pointed at the ashtray, then turned and left the room. Gossip, let me see. Is she the person who brought me to that apartment full of plants? I doubt it. I feel like it's a guy. She have to be the contact. Safe to take a strange man into her off the street. Yeah, that's why I was like, I think it's gotta be a guy. That kind of good Samaritan even exists in this day and age? Plucked my cig from the ashtray and took one last deep drag. It's gotta be a dude, man. Right, it's gotta be. I don't know of any female that would just be like, yep, totally gonna take this man off the street and like take him home with me. As I sat behind the reception counter working my morning shift at the clinic, a cheerful voice rang out across the waiting room. Is it Ray?
こんにちは。花の配達です。
A man approached the counter carrying a large bouquet. Oh, hello.
こちら前回と同じく匿名希望の方からです。
I feel like it's you now. Rose to my feet and accepted the bouquet over the counter. Briefly, I caught a whiff of a peculiar smell, and it was gone again. Was it the flowers? He's lacing them with something. They're looking pretty ominous. Man's smoke was bright, vibrant, reddish purple. You didn't notice that before? I feel like I recognized it from somewhere recently. Is he the guy I hooked up with? Oh, that's right, the flower shop. The clerk at the flower shop had the exact same smoke. He's the delivery guy too. I looked up at the face to
こ
confirm.
ちらが明細書になります。
So you deliver them too? He offered me the paper with an amiable smile. Yep, that's him, alright.
どうも。
Huh. Hello, babe. Right as I took the payment slip, Ray popped out from the hallway.
あら、また花の配達？
Yeah? He rushed over excitedly and took the bouquet. I swear, if Flower Man is trying to get Ray, I'm gonna be pissed.
今度はゼラニウムかしら。真っ赤で情熱的ね。これまた前と同じ匿名さんから？
はい。
Man nodded, still smiling.
とっても素敵なお花を送ってもらって嬉しいんだけど、やっぱりお礼も言えないのは申し
I would be
訳ない気持
tossing
ち
them.
になるわ。
That's weird. Ray smiled sadly, then the other man noticed the vase of flowers on the counter. Gerberas from last
こ
time.
うして飾られていることが何よりのお礼になると思いますよ。送られた方も
Oh
き
my
っと
gosh,
見て
it's
いると
gotta
思
be
い
the
ま
flower
すし。
shop man. I swear, if you're going after Ray, I'm gonna lose it. He's ours. He is ours.
そうね。だといいけど。
No, Flower Man, you go away.
どんなやつだ？
Why are they like? Huh? Then the question caught him off guard, and he looked at me.
名前は明かせなくても、容姿や性格を教えるくらいならいいだろう。
Yeah. Furrowed his brows and looked up at the ceiling as if trying to remember.
そうですね。差し支えない範囲でお伝えすることしかできませんが、50代から60代の優しそうな男性です。
やだ、ナイスミドルじゃない。
Ray, calm down. He said he would keep it vague. He really wasn't kidding. He had dozens of male patients in their 50s and 60s.
他には？
すみません。これ以上は。
He's a liar, is what he is. He's coming after Ray. He frowned at me guiltily.
どうは、彼を困らせても仕方がないでしょ。お仕事中に足止めしちゃってごめんなさいね。花屋のロゼの。
Who are you? Ray scrutinized the payment slip, then looked up at the other man.
お兄さん、お名前は？
Yeah, what is your name?
生稲です。
Oh,
生
he
き
has
る
a
に
name now.
稲穂の稲で。
Life and Rice. Oh, that's okay.
生稲さんね。覚えておくわ。
No, Ray, don't remember anyone else but Toa.
よろしくお願いします。
Suspicious. Ina out lightly. I know he just said it, but it's just.
生稲さんか。
Ina, huh?
今時珍しく純朴そうで好感触よね。
ああいうのがタイプなのか。
You better not be, Ray. Ray tilted his head in contemplation.
タイプかと聞かれるとちょっと違うかな。ってそれより仕事。ほら、ドアも早く。
No. Ray hastily straightened his posture and hurried off down the hall, carrying the bouquet and the payment slip. As for me, I sat down behind the reception counter and got back to work. No, Ray, no. No. I don't want to have a rival. That was so emotionless. It's driving me nuts. Then lunchtime rolled around. I need him and Ray to be. I need it. Taka, Ray, and I all paid a visit to Yanagawa Cafe. They all ordered the same honey toast special, but even after the two of them had cleaned their plates, I was still only halfway done. There's nothing wrong with being a slow eater. I'm a slow eater. I enjoy eating it slowly. I'd eaten a lot more than I usually did, but now my stomach's packed full and would only allow a few sips of coffee.
そういえば、また来たのよ、花が。
That we did. Ray donned an exaggerated frown as he swirled his after-dinner coffee around in his mug.
前にも来てた匿名の患者さんからってやつか？
That's what the guy claims, but I don't trust him.
そう。でね、配達に来た店員さん。前回も同じ人だったらしいんだけど、生稲さんって言ってね、素直そうな可愛い人なの。
No, Ray.
やめとけやめとけ。
No.
下手に手を出して変な噂を立てられたら困るぞ。
No, Ray.
失礼ね。手なんか出さないわよ。人を分別のないけだものみたいに言うのやめてちょうだい。
No, Ray. I'm chasing you.
ってそうじゃなくて、花よ花。今回は赤いゼラニウムって花だったんだけど、
No idea.
その花言葉、なんだと思う？
With a suggestive smirk, he looked from Taku to me and back.
花言葉なんて知らんぞ。
Just tell us. Just
なん
tell
だ
us, Ray.
そんなに面白い言葉だったのか？
とは
さ
I
あ、
don't know. I shrugged and he scowled at me. Then after a moment, he shook it off.
赤いゼラニウムの花言葉はね、あなたがいる幸せ
So,
ですって。
so who are they hitting on? Are they hitting on Ray or are they hitting on me? Or Toa? Toa is me.
お
Or are they trying to hit on Taku?
前回のガーベラが崇高美で、今回はあなたがいる幸せよ。
They need to attach a note.
なんだか片思いのメッセージみたいでロマンチックじゃない？
Then they need to attach a note because I'm very confused. Clasped his hands together and swooned. Meanwhile, Taku rolled his eyes and sipped his coffee. Apparently, he couldn't relate.
ま、そうかもしれんな。
Trying to get to Taku, it's not working.
やだ。全然盛り上がんないし。つまんない。
Oh,
って言われてもな。
もしよ。送った人が意図的にガーベラとゼラニウムを選んだんだとしたら、
or maybe they're just picking every flower that starts with G. With a mischievous grin, Ray snuck a conspiratorial glance at me and Taku.
誰のことを思ってるのかしら。やっぱりタク。
That was the cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love you. You're so cute.
うん
Oh,
妄想もほどほどにな。
oh, that was adorable. I love him so much. Ugh.
ちょっと、何よその目。人を憐れむような目で見るのやめてくれる？
I hope he's not like I have a bad habit of just like randomly picking like the one character that turns out to be my favorite, and then I just don't want to like finish everyone else's route because I'm like, they're not as fun as so and so. I have a feeling I already did that. Ray's so adorable. I love him. Her utter lack of enthusiasm made Ray pout his lips in defeat.
送ってきたのは50代から60代くらいの男らしいけど。
Yeah.
50代から60代の男？なんでそんなこと知ってるんだ？
Because
花屋の店員に聞いた。
flower shop guy's lying.
って言っても、その特徴に当てはまる患者さんなんてたくさんいるぞ。
花を送ってきそうで、シャイで、穏やかそうな感じの人よ、きっと。そういう患者さんに心当たりある？
I don't know. Remembering Taku folded his arms and tilted his head in contemplation.
なんとも言えんな。医者の前ではみんなおとなしいもんだしな。
それもそうね。じゃあ、タクが聞ける範囲で患者さんに聞いてみるのはどう？
あなたが花の送り主ですかって？
そうよ。
できなくはないが、わざわざ匿名で送ってきてるのに、はいそうですって返事すると思うか？
まあ、それもそうよね。
Ray bit his nail in frustration.
とはいえ、 二度あることは三度あるって言うからな。また花が届くかもしれんぞ。
Sorry, I'm getting like a little too into these
その
conversations.
行為自体はとっても嬉しいんだけどね。もらいっぱなしでお礼の一つも言えないなんて、なんだか申し訳なくて。
まあな。
ねえ、やっぱり思ったんだけど。
Ray looked at us pensively.
花を送ってきた人って、もしかしたら本当にタクに思いを寄せてる患者さんなんじゃないかしら。
I actually have a feeling if it's not flower shop guy, I have a feeling it's the guy who took us home with the plants. But I don't know if that's flower shop guy. I don't know who all the other guys are, but I don't remember seeing him in the opening credits or opening song
なんだって？
or the opening.
それなら匿名にしたいっていう気持ちも理解できるじゃない？しかも男の人でしょ？だったらなおさら。
やめろやめろ。
Sorry, I don't Don't say that to me. I don't want him. Kaku waved a dismissive hand.
もしそうだったら禁断のラブロマンスよ。自分より年下の医者に密かに恋焦がれる老紳士。
お前な、人を勝手に妄想に巻き込むなよ。そういうのは頭の中だけでやってくれ。
Cute. You're so freaking cute, Ray.
ひどい。ちょっといいなって思っただけなのに。ねえとは。ねえ、どう思う？
You're really asking to. You're asking
どうでもいい。
exactly what. Like, why even bother asking him? He's not gonna.
ひどい!
He's so cute. Ray was getting unreasonably worked up. I just ignored him and drank my lukewarm coffee. Yeah, because we're too busy chatting and everything's like getting cold and flower language. What even is this? Is there a mystery going? I mean, I guess there is a mystery, but like, my little bunny. I was scheduled to work in the morning shift from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. then returned for the evening shift around 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. After that, Harimura took over for me, so I went straight back to my room or my apartment, whenever. First period from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. was known as the night shift. This was the longest of the shifts, but in exchange, there were far fewer patients to interact with. As I smoked a cigarette, I contemplated going to roost, but figured I might wander around town a bit beforehand. Maybe I could find out more about the goddess of whimsy or whatever. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go down the list. I don't know what to do otherwise. Let's just go on down that list. Just then I heard footsteps approaching.
Oh!
Oh my gosh. As I turned the corner, I collided with a guy running at full speed. Oh, it's Greenie. Hi, Oddish. Or no, he looks more like, what's that, like, ghosty Pokemon? What was its name? The one that's, like, with the long, the flowy... You again. Yeah, it's me. Hi, Nada. What was that ghost Pokemon? It's gonna drive me nuts. It had, like, the flowy hair. You know what type of what one I'm talking about? It was maybe not. I'm looking at it now and I'm like, maybe not. I thought I was looking at like Lysandrus or something. Nah, never mind. I don't know. I'm just gonna call him Oddish from now on. In mainland, they all think that Takasado Gumi is a construction company, even though they've actually... Construction company equals Yakuza. If barely one knows the truth, the thought makes me a little scared of this town. Do you already know that? Who? Do I know you? Well, there's this artist named Euphoria. Really unique art style. He has a bit of a cult following. Rumor has it Euphoria himself is pretty psycho. He's got no shortage of fans who want to be his art model. Wonder why. It's scary stuff. The deathmatch arena. I went there. And it's nuts. Bunch of weird guys prowling all over the place. Buildings are falling apart and everybody's fighting. Plus there's Yakuza on patrol. Major post-apocalyptic vibes. Going there is the death sentence. Anyone who likes that place has got a screw loose. No debtors who can't make their payments. Who is this? Cleaners come pick them up. Oh my... Here they put these somehow. It's like, Repo Man, where, like, they come and repossess your body parts. You couldn't pay them back. It's called Clean Dishes. My dishes, though. I don't want to talk to you. I'm just, so I'm gonna go, goodbye, Oddish. I'll see you next time. Gotta get away from as I sit around the street. Oh shit, that's the line of sight. Is it Oddish again? Oh! Why, hello. Hey, Koa, there's this guy rushing through here? He went that way. Hello, abs. Totoro, hi. Thanks for trying to collect this payment when he gave us a slip. It's all over for you. All over? Okay. Totoro, you okay?
Oh.
I guess. Hi. Totoro has returned dragging something behind him. It's a person, but hi. They flung it at me. It was the guy I saw earlier. His face was now beaten beyond recognition. Wait, it was that Inada? Did he just beat the crap out of Inada? Hi, Kotaro. Practically nothing. Toa, would you help me out? I need to blow off some steam. In what way? Decline politely, respond vaguely. Oh, well, I mean,
Positive.
I don't, I mean, I swear I'm not trying to get Kotaro. Maybe next time. C'est la vie. Don't you be speaking French at me. That's, I guess I'll call him Mayu. Mayu. Asshole's not picking up. So, if you see Mayu around anywhere, could you tell him I'm looking for him? Look at those abs. Oh, I love him. Alright, I like him. But I'm gonna, Ray. Okay. I'm focusing on Ray. Shopping street. Here we go. Bye, Kotaro. Yeah.
Bye.
What? Trying to find a tall blonde man waving at me in the distance. Oh, is that Mayu? Speak of the devil. Hi.
Yo.
Why?
聞いてよ
We're trying to get payment, but Kotaro, he ran off chasing the debtor.
Oh.
Oh, that person has a new Yukimi-chan rubber strap lucky. Can you see that from here? Dude has eagle eyes. Holy crap. Got very sharp eyes, like a hawk. I was gonna do eagle, but hawk eyes. Yeah, so, Kotaro's looking for you. Where am I to go? Want some candy? Not from you? Make it turn down gently.
Negative.
I have a feeling I need to be getting along with these guys. No thanks.
誰
There he is. Hi, Kotaro. Oh, Mayu. There you are. Come on, we're going back to work.
はいよ
Hi, Kotaro. Roger that. Hey, Chan. Oh, bye, Chan. See you later. Bye. I know my tone's off. I know that. Okay, Chan. I'm probably not even saying it right at all. Sorry, guys. My Chinese is the worst of them all. I guess I'm going down the list. To the park. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, Toa.
Jeez, I'm running of everyone. Taku, you look happy. All the way Tajima's, right? Thunder crouched down on the sidewalk in pain, so I carried her back to her shop and then she gave me some stuff for thanks. Okay.
No.
Can I have some too? How about this? Pull something out of the bag. First it looked like a pack of cigarettes, but upon further inspection, candy cigarettes. Oh, I used to buy those. You would blow on them and like the flour or whatever powder would go outside of it. They were gum. It was gum. I had those. I don't think they sell those anymore. Bunch of killjoys. It was so much fun. I guess it doesn't really matter too much, does it?
Negative.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
いいのか?
I don't remember. I think they're kind of... I don't remember the taste of the gum. I just remember just like buying them. Just like having fun to go poof in my brother's faces with them. It was fun. I didn't smoke though. I find smoking disgusting, but people are too sensitive for things like that. Just I bought them all the time. I thought it was awesome. The chocolate.
そっか。
Yeah, it is. Was it chocolate? They have chocolate cigarettes? Ours were bubble gum.
よし。
Alright, bye. I'm leaving. Bye. Pokinoko Bridge. Pokinoko Bridge. Sorry, I'm trying to get the pronunciation right, but I'm probably like ruining everything. This is new, right? We didn't go to the bridge. I like the backdrops, really nicely done. This is the bridge at the southernmost tip of Hagoita Street. That was not the right accent, but in Shinokumi's main arterial road. The only bridge over the sea between the District D and E. No water taxis or underground tunnels. For that reason, you have to take this bridge to get out District E. For the most part, only locals use this bridge, no tourists. Yeah, I can tell, like, in the early hours, you mostly see students and office workers making their morning commute, but once the sun sets, you start seeing more prostitutes and partygoers. For the residents of District E, this bridge is a vital getaway, or vital gateway. Gateway. Am I smoking again?
トマじゃない。
Oh, hello. Hello, babe. How are you? I swear I wasn't looking at Kotaro. I swear. Where are you heading now?
そうだ。
Just wondering you. Found a wallet in the park, so I'm going to take it to the police station. Oh, you're such a sweetie. Don't let this place ruin you, babe. I'm going to talk to you.
あ、ねえ。
Huh? Those Madeleines I got. Madeleines. Madeleines? Did you eat them? Oh, those are delicious. I haven't eaten. I don't, I don't know. Probably didn't, honestly.
Negative.
I'm just being negative today.
Yeah.
もう。
Okay. I mean, either one, it goes up, so I don't know. They're constantly sold out and basically impossible to find, just FYI. They're so good. They're like, I think those are like the seashell looking, like, desserts. They're really good if made correctly.
Ah.
Cool. What, you don't care? I'm not hungry. Fine. Then I'm gonna eat them. Cool. Or I would, but for once, I'm not that hungry myself, so I feel you.
そうか。
Feel you? I don't get what this means. Huh?
ちょっとね。
Like, really gone today. I wonder why. Maybe it's because the trio and I tried to eat that 35-ounce rib steak last night. Holy cow, Ray. Dude, that's totally why. I think so. I felt super bloated this morning. Maybe we won't try that again.
行くわね。
Yeah, don't eat that meat. You gotta deliver the wallet. See you later. Bye. Bye, sweetie. Goodbye. Oh, I'll miss you. I will miss you. I guess just keep on going down. I just keep on going down the list. Down, down, down. Going in order, down, down, down. Goose is Homeo. I probably shouldn't say this is how Goita Street in District D. This road passes through every Shinokumi district from A to E. Travel west down Hagoita. Trying to... You'll reach District C, travel north, and you'll reach District B. District B is considered the entertainment district. The greater Habaro neighborhood is located here. It's the biggest district in terms of land. The Goeta Street features a wide variety of businesses, from restaurants to recreational facilities, to hosts and hostess nightclubs and more. The constant traffic, its noisiest part of town all year round. Walked down the street, I saw AG standing outside the convenience store. He was frowning and gazing at the street like he had something on his mind. What up, AG? I'm getting used to your glasses. Hi. Guess I'll talk to you. What's up? Is he worried about something? He doesn't want me to talk to him. I mean, I've been pretty negative so far.
Positive.
Hey, G.
No.
Something happened?
Hi.
Culprit shoved him to the ground and ran off. I gave chase, of course, but they got away. So I got a good look at the culprit's face, so I figured I could always look them up later. So I went back to find the victim of the crime. When I got back, the old man was sitting in the same spot and everyone passing by just pretend like it wasn't there. Oh, that's sad. I helped him to his feet, of course, but it really made me think nobody of this town has room in their plate to help others. So much crime happens here on a daily basis that we've all stopped caring about minor incidences. It's so sad and so relatable. So sad. Unless it happens to us, of course. We've learned to turn a blind eye to people who need help. At this point, we're all screwed. Yeah, it's sad. It really is.
それじゃ。
See you again, Toa. See you. That's sad. I mean, I like AG now. I mean, from that little interaction. Oh, it's so sad. Okay, let's go to Roost, I guess. Alright. Exploration over. Like usual, I headed to Roost. I struck my pose in the corner. As the smooth jazz played overhead, I sat down at the bar. Oh, this is such my jam. I love these things. The place was kind of dead at the manager looked bored. Ray was nowhere to be seen, so he probably wasn't lurking today. I already ran into him.
いらっしゃい。
Yeah?
ウイスキー、ロックで。
We're getting whiskey today. Okay. Manager promptly started making my drink. A few moments later, he placed a glass full of amber liquid in front of me. I grabbed it and took a sip, enjoying the burn of the liquor against my throat. I pulled out a cigarette. Dude, you gotta stop smoking. This man's packing in like at least a pack a day. Oh, I didn't read that, sorry. I tilted my head inquiringly. Then he turned and called to a man sitting at the end of the counter.
お待ちかねのユーフォリアが来たよ。
Huh? At this, the man whipped his head up.
トワ君。彼がフレーズだよ。
Praise, the artist of the wound photo posted on the blog. Looked over and my eye widened. Oh, it is the flower guy! Ikuinara. Ikuina. So he's my stalker. Oh my gosh. He's going after Toa. And he cut me in my arm and took a picture of it. Is he a route? Ikuina is as in the flower delivery man. With his glass in one hand and a large paper bag in the other, he rose from his stool and moved over next to me. For a fleeting moment, a familiar scent tickled my nose. He's giving me the flowers. What is that?
こんばんは。
It's the smell of death and decay, man. Hello, Ikunina.
まさかあんただったとはな。
I mean, I kind of had a suspicion. At this, the manager looked at each of us in turn.
もしかして知り合い？
Yeah, he's sending me flowers.
あ、はい、ちょっと。
驚いたな。そんな偶然があるんだね。
Now that I thought Eggman, that's all I can see for the manager. Eggman grew some hair back.
本当に。
I feel like this dude's gotta be psychotic. I don't... But he didn't, like, really hurt me or Toga. Interesting. Ikuina nodded bashfully, then looked up at me.
俺も驚きました。まさか。
You're sending me the flowers, aren't you?
とわでいい。
とわさん。
Smiling, he repeated my name carefully.
憧れのユーフォリアがとわさんだったなんて。
憧れ？
はい。とわさんの絵、すごく好きなんです。
Oh my gosh, she's gonna stalk me now, even more so. There is a feverish glimmer to Ikuina's gaze.
初めて見た時にあまりの感動で動けなくなってしまって一目惚れでした。そのくらい魅力的だったんです。
I am very concerned about him right now.
言葉なんかじゃ言い表せないような心臓に突き刺さるような衝撃を受けました。
大げさだな。
そんなことないです。でもその絵を描いていた人と実はすでに出会っていたなんて。
I was given that.
運命ってすごいですね。
Given him that sexy side eye. Oh, he's not the route we're on. We're going after Ray. And kind of Kotaro, but we're mostly going after Ray. I'll give Kuina a sexy side eye. Where destiny instantly made me suspicious, I took a sip of whiskey.
俺もブログであんたの作品を見た。あの画像は本物の傷じゃないんだろ。
Yeah, what is it? I just see a bunny. This Ikuina looked away, still smiling.
そうです。あれは花を使ってるんです。
花？
花。
はい。花を潰して形を整えて画像処理ソフトで少し加工してます。
Okay, this guy's gotta be a major player in the plot. They had that flower at the beginning. Okay. Is he gonna be like the main villain? What is he? I have a suspicion. Flowers. Since Ikuina worked at a flower shop, he probably had easy access to whatever flowers the store failed to sell. Still, who would have thought to use flowers to create the appearance of a cut? I mean, that's
花を
art for
傷に
you.
見せようと思った理由は？
それは。
Hesitantly, he fell silent and looked away. Pinching my cig between my fingers, I flicked the ash into the ashtray, then took another drag. Planning to wait until Ikuina started talking, but silence lingered. I glanced over to find him gazing passionately at my hand.
気になるか？
He's looking at your scars. I waved my hand. The hand that was seemingly the focus of his attention, and he snapped to his senses.
あ、すみません。俺つい。
He liked scars.
いや、傷か？
I held the back of my hand where Ray's scars snaked like worms. Ikuina was immediately drawn once more.
とわさん、この傷跡は。
He's into the scars. I knew it. He cut me. Scars.
手だけじゃない。体中にある。
Oh. Toa, don't tell him that. Rolled up my coat sleeve to reveal my arm. His eyes swiftly glued to the countless dark taunt scars. I feel like this would be like the most toxic relationship if this was a route. I'm kind of afraid of this route. His reddish purple smoke brightened.
どうしてこんなに。
好きだからな。
I like I mean, Toa likes a lot of things that you shouldn't like.
切り刻まれることが。
I nodded. He frowned at me in disbelief. Not in disgust.
トアさん、
He looked up at me with determination in his eyes.
お願いがあるんです。トアさん、ユーフォリアは絵のモデルを募集してるんですよね。
Yeah.
ああ、
俺をモデルにしてもらえませんか？
As he spoke, he fixed me with a beseeching look.
ダメだ。
Yeah, I was like, Toa, say no, please. I refused him point blank.
絵は俺が描きたいと思ったら描く。今のあんたに対しては、
Well, that's
そう思
gonna
わない。
kill his buzz. Aw.
そうなんですね。残念です。
He was clearly disappointed, but didn't seem ready to give up.
でも、今の俺に対してってことは、いつかは描いてくれる可能性があるかもしれないってことですよね。
Who knows, Toa? Or Ikuina. Toa's me. I'm Toa.
ま、そうとも言うな。
Toa's a cutie, too. So I couldn't guarantee when that day would roll around.
俺、諦めたくないから。よかったら、連絡先を交換してもらえませんか？
Apparently this guy was more persistent than he looked. His eyes remained firm.
ああ、
Don't just... Toa. I nodded without hesitation. He blinked at me in surprise. I had no real reason for agreeing to his request. I just didn't mind giving out my contact info to whoever wanted it. Toa, you are living on the edge, man. You are living on the edge. I'd be terrified to do that. We pulled out our cell phones and exchanged numbers.
ありがとうございます。そうだ、もしよかったら。
Ikuina lifted the paper bag at his feet. Ooh, a blue rose. They reached inside and pulled out a single blue flower.
これ、青いけどバラなんです。綺麗でしょう。売り物にならない花を店からもらってきたので、
Here's
少し
damage.
痛みがあるんですけど。
Blue rose. Blue roses are beautiful, but I don't remember what they mean. I know that... Oh. Blue roses. Mystery, secrecy, pride, and unrequited love. I knew it. He's sending Toa flowers. As I took the rose, he smiled.
今日はお会いできて本当に嬉しかったです。
Yeah, this
あ
man
りがとうご
is
ざいました。
speaking in flower language. I kind of probably ruined the mystery of that. But I vaguely remember... I love blue roses. They're beautiful.
それ、アブさんか？
Absent. I interrupted the flower conversation to indicate his glass. Hastily looked down at his drink.
はい、そうです。よくわかりましたね。
I think you're the only two people who are drinking it here.
前に店長に飲まされたからな。好きなのか？
はい。トアさんはどうですか？アブさん。
He likes alcohol.
嫌いじゃない。
I'm not opposed to it. Guess
そうな
not.
んですね。それじゃあまた今度、ゆっくり飲みましょう。
See, I could do the monotone characters. I can totally do the monotone characters. I can voice act monotone characters. Let me do that. He downed the rest of his drink and rose from his stool. Then, with a polite bow, he headed to the register to pay his tab. Sorry, I got distracted by the artwork in the background. I was looking at all of it. I sipped on my drink, listening to the tap of his shoes as he left the bar. As the alcohol slid down my throat, the manager shot me a look.
どうだった彼？
He's,
まあま
yeah.
モデルとしては？
あ、なしだな。
No.
そうなんだ。残念。でも、あの画像の作者だからね。もしかしたら、化けるかもよ。
I'm a little concerned what his role is in this game. Is he gonna be like a serial killer?
かもな。
I haven't met Vampire. Maybe he's a vampire? I swear I saw a vampire in the freaking opening. With that brisk retort, I crushed my cigarette in the ashtray. Then on a whim, I glanced at the blue rose on the counter. Under the bar lights, the and the petals stood out sharply. So pretty. Freaking blue roses are awesome. After I left Roost, I staggered home in the direction of Rustic Clinic. Did I pass out again? At one point, I passed and looked over my shoulder. I thought I felt someone's eyes on me. And no matter how many times I checked, all I saw were dark buildings with no signs of human life. I heard a car approaching, then heard it pass by. Guess it was all in my head. That thought kept going. What? Source of... Knocked unconscious while out on the delivery. Woke up with... Oh! Now it's getting aggressive. Just straight up knocking people out while they're out and about. When I returned to my apartment, I switched on the TV, sat down on the sofa, and started drawing on my sketch pad. All my energy was focused on drawing a flower. Specifically, the blue rose Ikuina gave me at Roost. For some reason, as soon as I got home, I felt a strong impulse to draw it. I wasn't sure why. Maybe because of its unusual color? Yeah, blue roses are awesome. Generally, I prefer to draw people. I had no interest in landscapes or still life. I rarely drew them. My desire to draw was erratic at best, and I was only struck with the impulse on rare occasions. Even I couldn't predict when the urge would strike. Beautiful. Flowers. Occasionally, I paused to look at the blue rose as I worked. Flowers were delicate, soft, living things. They need sustenance to stay alive, and without it, they withered and died. It was smooth and rounded. If I crushed it in my palm, it leaked fluid. Yeah, because it has water in it. I had never stopped to examine a flower before, but now that I was trying to capture one on paper, I could kind of understand why Freys liked them so much. The faintly damp petals were reminiscent of skin, the veins not unlike those of a human body, the moisture like blood. Normally roses were red, but if red was the color of passion, perhaps blue was the color of cold rationality? Nope, it's mystery. And what did blue roses signify anyway? Talk to Ray about that. Unrequited love, mystery, secrecy. It's a mysterious color. I set my pencil down and grabbed my phone. Come to think of it, Ray had mentioned something about flower language. Pink meant some scaraberas, meant sublime beauty. Red graniums meant happy that you're here. Flower names are weird. Leave me alone. Is there a meaning for blue roses too? I decided to search it up. Found it. Blue rose is symbolism. Dream come true, impossible miracle, God blessing. Who the frick said that? That's wrong. That's wrong. Here, I'm gonna look it up again. Blue rose symbolizes mystery, secrecy, pride. Blue roses with a lighter hue symbolize sensitivity and feelings. Mystery and longing to attain the impossible. Yeah, so I guess the impossible part's right, but I don't know where they're getting the other stuff. Yeah, see, there's so many, like, blue, you have secret admirer. Yeah. So essentially, rose language is made up. Flower language is made up. Everyone has different things. Miracle. I don't know where the miracle got. Dream come true. Miracle. The impossible one's the only one that seems to be normal. They're liver. Don't exist in nature, so their meaning was originally unattainable. But as science progressed, they changed the meaning to dream come true. An impossible dream made for real. Ikuina's gleeful face flashed through my mind. He said he loved my art. I was his favorite artist. From his perspective, perhaps it really was a dream come true. I gazed at the flower in my hand. Its petals were hanging open limply, and the leaves were on the verge of withering. When I leaned in, I could smell a strange sour smell faintly mixed in with the natural fragrance of the rose. It was just a flower, its life easily terminated by human hands. For a sentient creature, what would it say with its last breath? Oh, don't crush it. It was pretty. I rested the rose on my palm and slowly closed my fingers around it. A dull blue lump withered in my hand. Darkness almost looked like a rotting human heart, but it's blue. When human hearts like turn a grayish color? I don't know. Oh, what's going on with the pocket watch? Whoa. What's going on? Oh, shimmering scarlet light, swaying gently like flower petals. Light was fuzzy like vision blurred by tears. I was sitting, knees tucked up to my chin. I could sense someone kneeling close beside me. Oh, pointy hand, hi. Slender hand reached out and cupped my cheek. Following the fingers, I looked up. Hello. Silhouetted by the scarlet light, their face was inscrutable. I could hear them speaking to me in a soft voice, but couldn't make out what words either. Softly, they stroked my cheek. Yeah, this would be a terrifying nightmare. The hand was sweet, delicate, and tragically cold. Whoa. 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 Interesting. I wouldn't want to go to sleep either if I was having dreams like that. Holy cow. Okay. The next day. Technically, I was scheduled to work in the morning, but I didn't wake up until minutes beforehand. Considering Taku didn't come to wake me up, I was ahead of schedule by my standards. Hour after the clinic opened, I finally arrived downstairs. There I found Arimura doing my job. He let me take his place, glaring at me all the while. Where's Taku? I followed my usual dull routine at work, and then in a blink, lunchtime rolled around.
Konnichiwa.
Hey, Ikuina. I knew he was confused. I heard a soft voice and looked up. Standing there was Ikuina, holding some kind of basket. His lips curled into a giddy grin as he spoke under his breath. Flexibly, I inclined my head slightly. Oh, you're not hiding your face anymore? Okay. Oh, hello. As he spoke, he raised a basket in his hand for me to see. Inside were small purple flowers. Shot me a guilty look. The clinic had now received 3 different bouquets. Oh, I rose to my feet and accepted the basket of flowers along with the payment slip. As I did, I caught a hint of a peculiar scent, one I'd smelled a few times before. For a moment, it reminded me of the absinthe I drank at Roos, but now it wasn't quite the same. Oh?
診察?
はい。怪我をしてしまって。
Oh. Rolled up his sleeve to reveal a white bandage.
転んだのか?
硬い茎を切るときに手が滑って、ハサミで切ってしまって。
うちを受診するのは初めて?
はい。
I set the basket of flowers on the counter, picked up a pen and clipboard bearing our new patient form and handed them to him.
この紙に記入を.
He took the form and sat down on an empty bench to fill it out. Hello, babe. Just then, Ray appeared at the end of the hall. He wasn't scheduled to work today, but he didn't have plans, so he came to help regardless.
あら、何そのカゴって、もしかして。
ああ。
Pulled the basket close and frowned down at the contents.
また匿名希望さんからなのね。これで3回目。
I would be getting a little irritated at that point. Like, dude, just tell us who you are.
もしかしたら LINE した時に自分が送った花が飾られているのを見てテンションが上がってみたいな感じで続いちゃってるのかしら。
Honestly, I have no idea.
花は可愛いけど。
Strange smile, he admired the blossoms.
この花、
I was like, they look like pansies, yeah.
とっても綺麗な紫。花言葉は。
I I couldn't tell ya.
確か思慮深いとか物思いとかそんな感じだったかしら。
I don't know.
パンジーってもっとロマンチックな花言葉だったような気がするんだけど。とは知ってる？
How would I know?
と思うか。
Exactly. How would I know?
そうよね。
Exactly, Ray.
あなたのことで胸がいっぱい。
I turned at the sound of the quiet voice. Ikuina was standing there, clipboard in hand. Evidently, had finished filling out the form. Didn't take that long. Ray and I exchanged a glance, then Ikuina smiled bashfully.
すみません。紫のパンジーの英語の花言葉です。話が聞こえてきたからつい。
やだ。びっくりした。愛の告白かと思っちゃったじゃない。でもすぐに花言葉が出てくるなんてさすがは花屋さんね。
そんな。
He's one sending the flowers. He fumbled shyly in response to Ray's flattery. He's one sending them. I shifted my gaze to the purple flowers in the basket. All I can think about. That was the significance of purple pansies. Sublime beauty. I'm happy that you're here. Put all three together, it started to feel like a passionate message. Almost like the sender was madly in love. These anonymous gifts each secretly possessed deep significance, almost like a cry for help. Of course, it wouldn't be unreasonable to dismiss it all as coincidence, but I sensed someone's gaze and looked up. Ikuina was staring straight at me. Like last time, there was a feverish look in his eyes. Smoke that rose from him took on a faint red tint, swaying endlessly. He was the only one who knew the mystery sender looked like. Conversely, no one else knew except him. Fancies. Ikuina had delivered all three. And he gave me the blue flower. Then I remembered the blue rose he gave me. Blue rose's dream come true.
これお願いします。
Please tell me Toa's putting it together. He offered me the clipboard holding his completed form, all without once breaking eye contact. For a few seconds, we stared at each other in silence, and I took the clipboard.
生稲さん、診察を受けるの？
Ray, pick up on the weirdness, please.
はい。少し怪我をしてしまったので。
あらやだ。大丈夫？呼ばれるまで椅子に座って待っててね。
Game keeps flickering. What the crap is going on?
はい。
Hope you guys don't see it, but my game like flickers sometimes.
それじゃ、花は預かるわよ。
Ray took the basket and payment slip and walked off down the hall. I stared at my work screen, feeling Ikuina's gaze boring into me. Thought back to the night I encountered him at the roost. I couldn't prove it, but my gut was telling me something. Yeah, there's something up with Ikuina. I know that. I can figure that out. When it was time for his appointment, Ikuina went into the exam room. Then he returned to the waiting room, and 10 minutes later, he's watching me again. I could feel it without even looking up to confirm. Ikuina was staring at me. Pretending not to notice, I kept working. Then it came time for Ikuina to pay his bill.
生稲さん。生稲隆さん。
Ikuina stood up and walked to the reception counter. When I looked up at him, he gazed back at me intensely.
1070円になります。
I'm getting intense stalker vibes from him now.
トワさん。
As he placed his cash on the receipt tray, he spoke to me in a breathy whisper.
本当は今日作品を作ろうとして失敗しちゃったんです。これ。
Rubbed his arm as he spoke.
結構ざっくりやっちゃったんですけど、後が残ったりするのかな。トワさんみたいに。
Oh, Ikuina, oh my gosh. Yeah, no. Don't do that. Apparently, this was phrase talking. He spoke as if this was some accent, and yet his voice carried a hint of glee. Almost like he was hoping for a scar. Back at Roost, he kept staring at mine. The hungry look in his eyes now that I thought about it. Clearly this guy was intense, or he was just curious about them? Most people just like the aesthetic. I had no interest in those people. So which one was he?
お大事に。
Once he finished paying, I spoke in a cold, steely
それ
voice.
から花もいらない。
Uh-oh. So I don't think that was, he gasped and furrowed his brow. Then he turned on his heel and strode out of the building. With this, my suspicions were confirmed. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he put it together real fast. The anonymous flower sender was Ikuina. But why did he send them all of a sudden? That's what you should have figured out before you had him stop sending them. And all of the flower's secret meetings were directed at me, the artist Dysphoria. I couldn't stand roundabout methods like this. Normally I cut ties over it. But not this time. Here's Phrase, the artist behind the wound photo. I couldn't deny he had potential as a motif. As Euphoria, I captured humanity's darkest desires on my canvas. And there was at least a chance that he might secretly fit the bill. Therefore, I decided to keep an eye on him for a little longer. Then why'd you tell him to keep the flowers? He would keep showing up if you didn't say that. Now I'm a little concerned for his safety, but then again, he's into hurting. Like, purple pansies were the last anonymous flower delivery we received. Ikuina or Phrase was nowhere to be seen. That's what I was saying. If you want to keep an eye on him, you don't. Instead, started submitting a lot of art pieces to the fourth face. And while the images were brighter and more powerful, they were all kind of samey. Still, he was moving in a positive direction. If this is a direct result of me rejecting him, then perhaps this was prelude to the real deal. Once all traces of Ikuina vanished, I went back to my regular slothful life. I think you just created that dude's villain arc, Toa. Oh my gosh, I'm concerned. Oh! That day I drifted in and out of sleep until it was well past noon, then the door flew open and Taku ran in.
Toa, okiro!
Oh no, what'd I do? I wasn't scheduled to work today, so it had to be an emergency. What's going on? I got dressed and headed down to the first floor. Please don't be Ray. I don't know why it would be, but when I entered the exam room, first thing I heard was a man groaning. Oh, it's another gangster. The small-timey gangster in a cheap, brightly colored shirt stained right around the midsection. He was lying on the exam table, grimacing in pain while Ray examined the wound.
変わろう。
あ、ほら、先生が来たから。もう大丈夫よ。
Relieved, Ray backed away from the patient and Taku immediately started treatment.
有村君には今受付に入ってもらってるから。
Ray whispered as he walked up beside me.
俺より有村がこっちを手伝った方がいいんじゃないのか。
今いつものおじいちゃんに捕まってて抜けられないのよ。とはじゃ対応できないでしょ。
You know who? Ray was referring to an elderly patient who would demand an explanation for his prescription every time he went up to pay for his treatment. Of course, Taku always gave him his information during his appointment, but he still questioned everything. I've dealt with him a few times myself.
傷が結構深いな。デスマッチか。
Taku had opened the man's shirt and was now carefully examining his injury.
そうなんですけど、厳密にはちょっと違うっつうか。
というと？
デスマッチでボコボコにされてエリアの外へ逃げたんです。でも途中で限界が来て道端でひっくり返っちゃって、そのまま意識がなくなって目が覚めたら誰かが近づいてくる気配がして。
I'm assuming it's Ikuina.
それで俺をボコったやつが追いかけてきたんだと思って逃げようとしたらすっげえ腹が痛くて。
切られた傷があった。
はい。もう本当に死ぬかと思いました。
Yeah,
起きたら腹が切れてるし、血は止まらないし痛いしね。
I guess his villain arc is already.
パニックになっちゃって。
Ikuina's villain arc is already set. He was already like cutting people, but dang. And I stepped in as the following orders Taku gave him.
よし、終わったぞ。
Once Taku finished treating his patient, he rose from his stool.
痛み止めと抗生物質を出しておくから最後まで飲み切るように。
patient was still grimacing in pain, but his condition was much more stable. I'm still in chapter 1. Holy cow. Taka shot a pointed look at me and Ray, then left the exam room. Two of us followed suit.
昨日と一昨日も酔っ払って外で寝てたら怪我をしたっていう患者さんが来たな。
Jeez, Iku.
最近多いわよね。水鏡な女神だっけ？妙に噂になってるやつ。
Yeah, it's Iku. He's gotta be because he was saying that he was posting a ton of artwork. So it's gotta be Iku.
それは解放する方だ。今回は言うなれば切り裂き魔だな。
Jack the Ripper. I think we pissed off Iku and now he's just straight up just hurting people. Ray squinted back at him dubiously.
え？じゃあ水鏡な女神さんは切り裂き魔にやられた人の怪我を治してるってこと？
全員が同一犯にやられたという断定はできん。模倣犯という線もある。そう毎回水鏡な女神が都合よく通りかかって治してくれるわけでもないだろう。
それは確かにそうだけど、トアの時は手当てされてたのよね。
Yeah, and I started getting flowers. Why didn't he notice that he started getting flowers right after that? Without ever actually meeting this guy.
手当てされた人は全員意識を失っている間に怪我をしている。全てが同一犯じゃない可能性はあるけど、怪我と手当てがセットになってるパターンが確実にあるのよね。
I think we just kind of pissed him off.
でもそれっておかしくない？手当てされてる人もみんな覚えのない怪我をしてるわけでしょ？覚えがないってことは意識を失ってる間に傷つけられたってことよね。じゃあ意識がある状態で怪我をした人が水鏡な女神らしき人に手当てをしてもらったって話はないのかしら。
もしそんなことがあったら女神さんの具体的な目撃情報が出回るはずだな。
でしょ？でもそういう話は全然聞かないのよね。気を失わせて怪我をさせる人と手当てをする人がグルとか？
Possibly.
さすがにそれは考えすぎだろう。そもそもなんでそんなことをする必要があるんだ？
I don't know.
それはわからないけど、何か目的があるとか。
苦しいな。
そっか。
Looked at Ray, felt silent. I wonder if there's gonna be like multiple cases because we all know Ikuina's kind of conversation ended there, and we went back to the exam room. I wonder if it's like freaking Phoenix Wright in each chapter's a mystery type thing. After the man left the clinic, Ray and I cleaned up the exam room.
水鏡な女神と切り裂き魔。トアはどう思う？
It was the first he'd spoken in quite some time, so clearly he was hung up on it.
さあな。
I don't know.
もうちょっとは考えてよ。自分の身に起こったことじゃない。
って言われても。
もう。
I love you. Grumbling, Ray started to tie up the garbage bag. Just then I caught sight of a discolored flower stem. The anonymous bouquets withered and died.
そういえば、匿名希望さんの花止まったわね。
I would just be like, yeah, it was Ikuina and it was sending them to me, and I told him to back off. Yep. He tied the bag tightly.
生稲さんも全然見ないし。匿名さんからの花が連続して届いた時はどうしようって思ったけど。
Oh, that's my fault. That's our fault.
いざ来なくなると、それはそれで少し寂しいわ。
わがままだな。
Exactly.
本当にね。生稲さん、今時珍しい爽やか青年で、密かに心の癒しだったんだけど。
No, Ray. No, I'm chasing you. No, Ray. No. His face lit up like he thought of something brilliant.
生稲さんが働いてる花屋に行けば元気かどうかわかるじゃない。
No, Ray. No.
そうだな。
No.
とは行ってきてよ。
No.
なんで俺が。
I looked at him reproachfully.
行ったことあるでしょ？
So?
場所くらいすぐにわかるだろ。
これは私の勘なんだけど。
Fixed me with a meaningful grin.
生稲さんってトワに興味あったんじゃないかしら。診察を受けに来た時もトワのことをずっと見てたし。
No, Ray, no. Apparently Ray was paying attention.
あいつはフレーズだよ。
フレーズ？何それ？
The artist, you adorable doofus.
ルーストのブログに載ってただろ。傷。
ああ、うん。あのリスカ画像みたいな。
It's made out of flower petals.
あの画像の作者だ。
え？嘘？
No. He yelped in surprise and hastily lowered his voice.
ちょっと、なんで知ってるのよ。
Because I met him and he gave me a flower.
ルーストにあいつが来た時、店長に紹介されたんだよ。
そうだったの？もっと早く教えなさいよ。
Because you obviously had zero interest. He hissed quietly, then
あれ？
paused.
それじゃあ、生稲さんはもともとルーストを知ってたってこと？
多分な。ユーフォリアの絵が好きらしい。
え、そうなの？それならやっぱり生稲さん、トワのことを気に入ってたんじゃない。
I'm not interested. Ray pointed at me with a playful smirk.
なおさら、トワが花屋に行った方がいいわよ。
No, I don't want
ど
to.
うだろうな。
どうして？トワもあの傷の画像気になってたんでしょ？
But I don't like him. I'm chasing you, Ray.
うちに匿名で花を送ってたのは生稲だ。
え？
He blinked at me wide-eyed.
そうなの？
多分な。
もし本当に生稲さんが送ってたんだとしたら。
花はいらないって言ったからな。
え？いつ？
この間、あいつが来た時に。
I told him to get lost. I have another man in mind.
いらないって。送ってたのが生稲さんかどうかまだはっきり分かってないのに。
Oh no, he gave me a flower when I met
ほ
him.
ぼ間違いなくあいつだよ。
でも確定はしてないわけでしょ。なのにそんなこと言っちゃったの？
I'm not that into him.
実際来なくなっただろ。
He looked at me in disbelief, then his expression contorted into anger.
とはそれ
No,
謝ってきた方がいいわ。
no,
謝る？
no.
生稲さんってトワの絵が好きなんでしょ。なのにそんな突き放すような言い方されたら花を送ってなくたってショックを受けるわよ。
No.
トワがどんな風に言ったのかだいたい想像できるもの。それにもし本当に生稲さんが花を送ってたんだとしたらなおさら悪いわ。匿名はびっくりしたけど別に悪いことじゃないし。
Never accept something just because you feel pressured to.
前から言ってるけどトワは他人に興味がなさすぎるの。だからそうやって軽率に人を傷つけちゃうのよ。
Just let them down nicely. Be like, I just don't know you, and don't accept presents from random people.
でもあいつは。
I stopped short. I was going to give Ray more details about Ikuina, but on second thought, I didn't need to.
あいつは。
いや、
とにかくちゃんと謝ってきて。
知ってる。
じゃあすぐにでも連絡取れるじゃない。直接会って謝るのよ。
I feel like I'm gonna get
じゃないと
kidnapped.
ルースと出禁にしちゃうからね。
Oh. Now that was something I could not abide. And knowing Ray, he might really do it. I don't understand why he's pissed off. Why it pissed him off, but then again, he always took issue with my behavior. Since recent developments with Ikuina were already on my mind, I simply told myself this was a perfect opportunity. I really need to end this episode. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. I know it's a terrible place, cliffhanger. We'll call it Ikuina. Let's save. Okay, and then we're going to go to save. Save. All right, so I'm going to end it here. Because my back is killing me. I really like this game. I love their games. So I think they have a total of 4 games out. 4 games that they released. I've only played this one, A Dramatical Murder, which I really like that one. So so far I'm very much enjoying this. Yes, it's So I don't have any issues with any of these terms or anything. Nothing really bothers me. I got some tough skin, I guess. I guess that's what happens when you're raised with 3 brothers and your sister's 10 years older than you. So I really love this game. I hope you guys enjoy it too. I hope I can get away with very little editing with this, because I feel like it misses something if you edit the crap out of it. But if it gets too graphic with things, like I'm gonna edit the sex scenes out. Sorry. The H scenes, I should say. Because I know for a fact YouTube will not like those. I might keep the audio in and the words, maybe. We'll see how the things go. But I'll have to cover the CGs up. And if I have to cut the scenes altogether, I will do that too. But swearing, I mean, come on, guys. We can, you know. Yeah. But yeah, I'm having a great time. This game, it looks really good. I like the use of color. I don't know the format of things. I feel like it's gonna be like chapter-based stories with like the romance underneath. So we'll see how it turns out. Or if Ikuina is gonna be like the main baddie for the whole game. I don't know. Or if he's the baddie at all. I don't know. I haven't actually played this before. And I haven't watched anyone play it before. I was just perusing games and I saw it and I was like, oh, it's the same company as Dramatical Murder. And I was like, sweet. I didn't know they released a new game. And then I accidentally bought the Japanese version and went, oh, wait. I can't put this up if it's in Japanese for all of you. Like, I can play it in Japanese, but all the rest of you, you guys wouldn't know. So I had to hunt down the English version, which I can only find in one place. So yeah. Anyway, me dragging on once again. Sorry. I just like to talk. Maybe one day I'll actually be able to stream with you guys. So anyway, thanks for joining me once again. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.